Hey everyone, this is Rachel and I'm here with another scrapbooking process video. Today I am working with these two 3x4 photos and an older collection called Lucky Charm. This is from 2012. I did not have this in 2012. In 2012, I was taking a hiatus from scrapbooking, so I got this from a friend who was destashing a bit, and it's so funny for me. For me, Dear Lizzie is totally hit or miss. Her last collection, like that was just released in the winter of 2018. I don't remember what it's called, but too much pink, too pastel, and it just didn't hit it for me at all. But her two previous ones, which I think were called Stargazer, Saturday, and even the one before that, Lovely Day, adore them so much. I still have some, but I've used them so much. I just have bought a lot of it. And then this one, Lucky Charm, as I said, I wasn't scrapbooking at the time, so I didn't have any of it. So I was very happy to receive some from a D-stash. Actually, I think they were from two different people who were both had a lot of stuff and were just paring down. Okay, I am going to get you put on fast forward. I will say, these videos, obviously, I schedule them ahead of time. It is still the weekend of the February 10th and 11th as I'm doing this. I don't know when this exactly will go up on YouTube, but I am participating in the Secret Not Secret Kit Club weekend Facebook party crop thingy. Words are hard, so sorry. And so the challenge is to do a game themed layout. So I had in my, in the back of my head doing this layout as called Sorry Not Sorry. So obviously it would be based off the game Sorry, and also in the photo there are lots of primary colors as are in the game Sorry. So that is where I'm going with this. I'm going to, as I said before, get you put on fast forward and get going. All right, so now what I'm going to do is go ahead and go through my papers and decide which ones I want to use. Now, because I inherited this from a friend, I don't, I have a mix of the double-sided pieces of paper and then also some from the paper pack. And I don't have any embellishments for Lucky Charm, I just have the papers. So what I'm going to end up doing is choosing some bolder colors. This red is actually going to be my background, and then I have two polka dotted papers, and then this multicolor triangle piece. Now, I love that multicolored triangle piece so very much. It On the back side of that is actually the navy blue polka dot that I'm using from the paper pad, but I didn't want to lose any of the triangle piece, so I chose to use the navy blue from the paper pad instead of from the double-sided piece. So I'm going to start off with my photos on the multicolor side. I'm going to trim it off so it's slightly smaller than 12 by 12. I'm considering making it a fishtail banner, and I wanted to check in looking at it to see if it would annoy my eyes to have to trim it along where these triangles might not be the same angle, and I decided it would. So I'm just going to leave it rectangular. Now, what I'm going to do to fix it becoming just too many rectangles is I'm going to offset my layers. So I'm going to start off on the navy blue tone on tone. Now, with this layout, I do not normally choose to use two polka dots of the same size, but because the blue is a tone on tone versus the yellow being white polka dots, for some reason it doesn't annoy my eye the way it normally would if I try to use polka dots of the same size. So this yellow piece is going to be my vertical paper, and I am leaving that floral branding strip on. I like the way it brings attention to where my nephew is seated, and then I'm just going to pop that secondary piece over on the right hand side, and that's just what I cut off of the 12 by 12 of the part that's going vertical. And I just thought that added another piece of floral and another multicolor part to the right hand side of the layout. The last piece of pattern paper I'm going to use is the other piece I cut off from the yellow polka dot, only I'm going to use the other side, and that is that light minty color. And I'm just going to trim that in half and add it at the top and the bottom using my T-square ruler to make sure I got it lined up. Now that all of that is done, the rest of this layout is going to go super, super quick. I'm just going to do this title using two different fonts, but in a similar vein. They're both skinny. One is taller than the other. That is Maple that I used for the word sorry, and then the other one is called Memento White, and I'm going to then trim a 0 in half and make it parentheses. I tried to say parenthetical and parentheses at the same time. It did not end well for me. To finish off my title of Sorry, Not Sorry, this layout is about the cat that enjoyed sitting in my nephew's little bounce around thingy, whatever you actually call that. So, as I said, I'm going to keep this super, super simple. I do add that flare that says just chillin' because that's what the cat was doing. And I'm just kind of poking through. I do end up with this sticker and it says la la la, you know, because obviously that's what the cat was probably saying when we're telling the cat to get out. And then the only other embellishments I'm going to add one extra sticker, but besides that, the only thing I'm going to do is add two of these Ellie Studio puffy hearts in each of the areas around my layout. I then go through this random sticker pad I have, and I'm just going to add the word happy as a fishtail banner. I was going to get my fishtail banner on there whether it wanted to or not. And that is going to finish off my layout once I do my journaling. Thank you. Oh, you know what? I am going to do one other thing. I am going to add some misting in Deep Blue Sea from Shimmer's Vibes, and I'm going to do that right now. So while I'm doing that, just let me say thank you guys so much for joining me here. If you could flick me a thumbs up, that would be super awesome. I appreciate everything y'all do by watching and commenting, and it's fabulous. So I will be back again with another layout. Thank you guys so much, and bye!